Hi Aries, how are you doing? I'm kind of struggling with your energy here. I'm getting some pretty wicked messages, like they're intense. Okay, so and I was pulling out some oracle cards off camera to kind of meditate on the energy that I'm getting and then start the reading. But I don't know, it feels like I'm hearing too much too fast. This may be something that you're feeling right now too, or somebody else's. So let's pull the oracle cards together and see what happens. Can we get spirit guides and energy for Aries, the Aries collective? Gathering around the power of community. Yes, I know. That's what we're doing. Okay, but can we get Aries energy? I feel like that was just a little confirmation here. The tidy house, clarity and organization, and me talks, repairing the mind, body, and spirit. I feel like you've been hurt or you feel left out here. Ego sublimation. Yeah, a mirror, vanishing mirror. There's something that's hurt you here. Maybe hurt your identity, or you're trying to find your identity in some way. Or somebody doesn't see you for who you truly are. At least that's how you feel. In order to show up as who you truly are, something needs to be sorted out here first. Okay, within you is how I'm feeling. There's some aspect, I'm hearing long lost aspect of yourself that you need to reclaim and bring into the light. You have something that wants to shine through, okay, to others, but for some reason you're not allowing that aspect of yourself to shine through. It's an aspect of yourself that is really generous and really graceful that wants to come through. So what aspect is Aries showing though? Fool's embrace, transmuting pain, the farther gate, bold step forward. Aries, I feel like there's some energy here that you're in or you're admitting where how do I say this? It's like you're stepping into a new identity, okay? You're crafting some kind of new identity for yourself. And it's one in which healing has taken place or you're helping other people heal in some way. And that's great. But Spirit is really saying there's something here for you, radical acceptance, that you need to realize. It's like it's the key that will help unlock the door that you're trying to go through. This aspect of yourself that you're not bringing out. Maybe it's some vulnerability within you that you don't want to show. And so you're showing up as maybe tougher than you are, or maybe you're trying to bring in some kind of intellectual material so that you can impress someone, or I don't know exactly what you're doing. But you need to recognize some part of yourself that wants to come through. Lies, illusions. Yeah, Aries, I don't know. This could be somebody else's energy, but this is what I'm reading. This is what I'm picking up on. Do I see the world around me clearly? What might be clouding my vision? Is there anything I'm delaying, avoiding? What is it? So it says on the back, we choose at times to focus on untruths and illusions because the truth itself may hurt us too much or may require us to do something we are not ready for. We impair our vision by looking through a clouded lens. Because of fear and past suffering, we accept false beliefs and create realities that do not correspond with our truth. We don't want to see what is often in front of us. We avoid what needs to be done because it may be difficult and painful. And I feel like what needs to be done here, Aries, is for you to get back to some core part of yourself that you've decided is not useful, it's not beneficial, maybe it got hurt, could be some kind of loving aspect. It is a generous energy here. Okay, Aries, let's get into your spread and see what's going on here for you. Spirit guides. Messages for Aries collective. There's a certain softness about you that somebody loves. And they're missing that aspect of you. And you might feel like, who cares? I'm hearing. But there's something about that softer aspect that you need to bring into something you want to do. Cornucopia, tree of life. I'm seeing your what? Mustache, the letter R, the letter V. Could be something about a trip here. I'm seeing a half broken heart here. It says, don't forget me with Libra. Something needs to come into balance here. There's something you need to do about this broken heart. Okay? P, the letter P, make. We have make. Make what? The first house. Make amends with yourself, you know? Make her. Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can get the full message. Make her what? Make her pizza? This is my pizza charm. Sorry. Make her pizza? No, make her happy. And this, if you identify as a her, this could be you. Make yourself happy. Now, we all have masculine and feminine within us. Make here, H-E-R-E. We have the letter E. Make here a healing heart and show. Show her. Make her see something. Make her see something. Okay, Aries? Now this, her could once again be you. Make yourself see something. What? The key and the sun and the yin and yang. That the key to the door you want to unlock is about balancing the light and the dark, the heart, the heart and the mind, the hurt and the healed. Okay, it's a balance. You don't have to pretend that something is not hurting you or that you're further along in your journey than you are. It's okay to be vulnerable, I feel. That's really the only way to bring it out in the open, your vulnerability. Now, I mean, you don't have to like go on YouTube and start crying about your life. That's not what I'm talking about here. It's just a vulnerability within yourself. Are you showing up for yourself in a way that is true to how you actually feel inside? Don't push anything down. Okay, let's get the cards out for Aries. Beautiful. Okay, your current energy right now is the Four of Coins in reverse. I feel like you are definitely breaking down those walls. And I feel like if you weren't breaking down walls, you would have a hard time hearing this message. Okay, so the fact that you're not getting triggered, or if you are getting triggered, yet you're still willing to listen, the fact that you have that energy means that you're healing, and it means that you're releasing, or that you have an awareness that this is your message or it isn't your message. You know, your intuition is good. I feel like in the past, maybe things triggered you more than they should have. But the reason why you were getting triggered by things, what other people were saying to you, or even your own thoughts, was because there was something inside of you that wanted to come out and to be seen. So it caused some emotional upset so you could examine it. And I feel like you're now doing that. You're now allowing yourself to see what really hurts you. I'm hearing you're not covering it up anymore. Okay, so maybe you're expressing this to somebody. But you're opening up here with the Four of Pentacles for your overall energy. I feel like using these cards. Give me one more here. Earth and decay. You're allowing some old foundation to crumble, okay? You're letting the tower come down here. You're realizing that something you held as a truth in your mind is not really what's happening. okay? I don't know what's going on here for you, Aries, but it feels like you're doing some shadow work or you're doing some self-reflection, and you're realizing that whatever you thought about a situation, things are much more complicated than they first appeared to be. Okay, when we don't have answers in a situation, why don't they want to talk to me? Why are they being like that? Why didn't I get the job, etc.? Our ego can start coming up with a whole bunch of reasons to stop us from feeling rejected. Oh, they're a liar, or they cheated, or they never meant to offer me the job in the first place, or that job isn't even good and I didn't even want it. You know, our ego can come up with a whole bunch of stuff for us to avoid us feeling that pain of rejection or disappointment or guilt or shame or whatever it is. Let's see. What was the ego getting you to avoid? Sorrow, sadness, and pain in a situation that you were involved in. Okay, and I feel like you're allowing that ego that told you stories about your situation to crumble, to decay. I'm hearing something about transformation here. Productivity. There's something you're transforming. Now, what's something unexpected that's coming up for you? Ace of Wands in reverse. I feel like you're changing directions. Connection. You're making a new connection here to yourself, but I also feel like maybe to somebody else. Two of Wands in reverse. You're going back in time, okay, in your mind to connect some dots that you previously didn't, you didn't make that line, you didn't draw that connection in the past. Four of Cups. Some kind of missed opportunity. Okay, Aries. Four of Wands in reverse. For a connection, for some sense of stability here in your life. The Wheel of Fortune. You could feel like you missed out on something big in your life. Okay, and you really got to work through those feelings. Why did you allow yourself to miss this opportunity? Or what was your role in the demise of the connection? Rather than focusing on what they might be feeling and why they might be feeling what they're feeling, you're taking a better look at yourself here and your sorrow and sadness. And once you do this, you will come to a radical acceptance of yourself here. You'll repair your mind, body, and spirit because you're cleaning house here. You're getting those skeletons out of the closet, those cobwebs, those memories, those lies and illusions that maybe you told yourself. Resentment I'm seeing here. Resentment towards someone that was really resentment towards a part of yourself. Now, I know there's a lot of people who are not going to like this message. I get it. But, when we go within and we look at our own role in things and we take accountability for ourselves, that's when we truly get empowered and we become stronger people. What's ending is the Nine of Wands. This tireless, endless fight you've had to be seen, to be yourself, to feel comfortable in your own skin, okay? To be recognized for who you are. I feel like this is really a matter of trying to project. I heard protect. Yeah, project some image to others in order to protect another part of you that's really vulnerable. And it's been exhausting, I feel like, on another level. Maybe you haven't even realized this consciously. You're just feeling exhausted all the time. You don't know why. It's because you're spending a lot of energy trying to protect this part of you that really wants to be seen and shine through. And Aries, I'm seeing here with the Strength card for what's beginning, you're going to do just that. You're going to have the courage and strength to be who you are as you are in this moment. Now, I'm not saying you're vulnerable forever, like you're going to show up as this vulnerable person forever. No, it's about owning who you are in any given moment and not trying to deny it or hide it from yourself, right? Ooh. We have childhood, plants, and dreams. There's something here deep, deep within you that's been planted in childhood, okay, that wants to be realized. Some dream you had here of what your life could be like, or what you could be like, or what love could be like. And you're having the courage to go after that. And going after that means, should I say it again? Going within and nurturing this softer part of yourself, which I know you can do. Healing. I know you can do it. I feel it. And I wouldn't be speaking so directly to you if I felt like you couldn't handle this message. Well, no, I probably wouldn't. With my Cancer Venus, I'd probably be a lot softer with you. But I know you can handle it. So good for you, you know? Keep going with the healing. I know it's not easy because we have to confront feelings of sorrow and sadness. What's the feeling that Aries is going to confront here? Guilt. Sure. You know, what do you feel guilty for? Are you to blame? I'm reading the questions on the back. Are you to blame for what happened? Why? Did you actually repair any wrongdoings? And what did you learn from this situation? Those are hard questions to ask, especially if we were in a situation where there were other people who were clearly in the wrong about something. Doesn't mean we were totally in the right. You know, it's complicated. There's a lot of energies going on, a lot of shadow in any given situation. You could have broken up with someone or lost a friend or quit a job because that person was the biggest asshole you ever knew, right? So you wanted to get away from him. And that's good. That's amazing. But what this reading wants you to do is ask yourself, why were you in that situation? Was there anything that made that situation worse for you? What role did you have in the way the events unfolded? Or maybe that person wasn't the biggest asshole. Maybe that person was hurt themselves. Maybe there was something going on that you didn't see, you know? You have to really engage with those questions on a serious level. And if you start feeling uncomfortable about that, you're on the right track, okay? Because whatever feels uncomfortable is something that you've really pushed down. And that's really where the truth is. And it's not easy to see. Always. Okay? But it gives you answers. When you come to a place, makes sense why that person would be like that. I guess I would have been like that too. You know, when you come to realizations like that, it allows you to close doors. Okay, Aries? That's for someone, maybe not for all of you. Knight of Swords for your advice. Well, I'm kind of doing this with you right now, being really direct in my communication. But this is you doing that too, right? Speaking your truth, speaking it without reservation. Going after your dreams, I'm seeing here, is really important. Tell me more. Meander. I feel like the path has been long. There hasn't always been a particular endpoint in sight. Maybe you don't know where you're going to end up, or you didn't when this journey all began. And it's felt difficult. There's times where you could feel like you wanted to retreat and give up and give in to some kind of ego image, okay, for your protection, so you don't feel lost, so you don't feel alone. But Spirit's telling you, you're not alone, okay? You have yourself, you have your guides, and there is somebody who loves you and misses you. There really is. I can feel that strongly. The 8 of Wands. And I feel like this energy of the person who loves and misses you really wants to come through. Could be, you know, a soulmate you never met in the 3D yet. Could be someone from the past. But they're not going to come through until you're ready for them. 3 of Cups. Until you're ready to feel that joy with them. And right now, the Empress, I feel like you're trying to hold down the fort. You're trying to hold down your own. And you're not really open. You're still holding on to some hurt from the past, which could be stuff in childhood even. Okay, what you can manifest in the next 3 months, we have the 7 of Cups. I'm going to need some clarity on this. What's the Seven of Cups? Page of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. All is not what it seems. Two of Cups. You know the saying, when you see things through rose-colored glasses? Well, it's like you've been looking, I'm hearing shit-colored glasses. You've been looking through something here, through like muddy lens, through a muddy lens, you know? You haven't really been seeing things clearly. And you're going to learn that when you go within. And then it's like the energy just picks up. And here you are in agreement with yourself and somebody else. Something comes into balance here. Let me see. Retreat with Cosmos. What's the retreat? Healing. This difficult energy separate that you've been dealing with, you're going to separate from. It's going to leave you. It's going to retreat. That struggle, that exhaustion here, that wisdom that you have inside that you haven't been expressing, blocked. Yeah, it's been blocked here because you haven't taken the next step in your healing. There's been fear, but you are supported, Aries. You are supported by Source, by the cosmos, by the universe here. You will heal, but you must do this work. You must do the work, or else you're going to be blocked here from really showing up as who you are and reaping all the rewards you deserve. Now I'm going to go into the extended, and we're going to look at this Eight of Wands, this connection, this person trying to come in for you. I also want to see how you're going to be rewarded once you do this work. But this is where you go. I love you so much. I'll see you next time.